Hi guys, it's Angelia. How's everybody doing today? Well, today is Throwback Thursday, and so it's time for me to get up here and show you progress of my Raggedy Ann. Oh my goodness, she's coming around. Probably not as fast as what I'd like for her to, but I knew it'd be a while for me to get her all the way done. But I've been working on everything else, and so maybe now, being that I've got a lot of the other things finished, that I'll be able to start working on her some more. But anyhow, what Throwback Thursday is where I go and find a pattern from, way back in the day, from the 40s, I guess, and all the way up. 60s, I have found some in the magazines and online, and I think I found a couple in a book that I have. I can't remember. I'll have a playlist though, down below, where you can go check out all the ones that I've done for Throwback Thursday. I have found several that Olive from Stringy DingDing, she has some that looks like some of the ones that that I have made, and like a Care Bear and a Pound Puppy, and I had so much fun making them. And she's got patterns that look almost just like them, and I'd like to make me some more of those Care Bears. I like to make one of, well, I don't even know how many there were of them, but it would be cool just to make them all. I'd have to have some room though. I had to figure out somewhere in here where I could hang them or do something. But anyway, uh, I have a lot of fun doing that, and I'll go and try to pick out a pattern or find a pattern. And if I don't understand it, which sometimes I don't, because some of the ways that they told you back then on how to do it, I struggle with it. And so I'll try and go find one just as close as I can get to that pattern, and I will make it. And I've done several like that. And so this time I wanted to make a Raggedy Ann. I've been wanting to make one for a very long time. And I finally found a pattern, and there's just not that many patterns out there. I think I found three, and there were some that were knit. And if I knew how to knit, I'd be trying one of them, but I don't know how to knit. So, but anyway, one of these days I'd like to learn. But anyhow, I found a pattern, and it is called Annabelle Rag Doll, and it's by Teenie Crochets. And it is a paid for pattern, and I found it on Etsy, and I'll have it all linked down below if you'd like to go check it out. Now, the last time I showed you, honestly, I can't remember if I had the head done all the way. I don't think I did. I don't remember. But anyway, here's how she's coming. I got her head done all the way. Now, I still got the tail I need to sew it. That's a long tail. I didn't want to be cutting myself short on that. I think what it was a scrap ball, and I used up nearly every bit of it. I'm gonna scoot up just a hair. Now, mine, I did mine different than hers. Her face on hers, she used felt. The felt eyes, the felt nose. I don't remember if the mouth was felt. I think she might have stitched it in like I did, but I didn't want to use felt. At least on the parts that I did here. Now, one part I wished I would have, and I wasn't thinking at the time. I used safety eyes, and she used the felt. Well, on Raggedy Ann, this one here, as you see, she's got white around her eyes. Well, I wasn't thinking at the time, and I put my safety eyes in and got all done with it and everything, and I just sat there and looked at it, and I thought, oh man, why did I not go and put felt underneath those safety eyes? So I wasn't thinking. So what I did was I took some white yarn that I have, and I just kind of went around it. Now, I know without a doubt it's probably not going to stay, but that's no big deal unless somebody plays with it. And if they do and it comes out, it ain't no big deal to me. I'll just put it back whenever it's done played with. But if it's just sitting on the shelf, it ain't going to hurt nothing. But I just took white yarn, and I just kind of went around the edge of the safety eye. And then I went in and I gave her some eyelashes, and I whip stitched her a nose. I tried to do a good job, but you can see a little bit of her skin tone underneath, but it's no big deal. And then I gave her a little smile. And then now I am working on the skirt part of her dress. I'm not going to do her hair until I am completely done with everything else. But I've played around a little bit and thought, here she is with her hair. That's what she's going to look like, maybe with some red hair on her. I thought, you know, I don't know if I've ever seen a Raggedy Ann that had pigtails. Have you guys ever seen one with pigtails? If you have, let me know. I thought it'd be kind of cute maybe if I did one in pigtails. But I know the hair is going to be the hardest part for me. So I'm going to wait till the very end. But when I look at her, and maybe until I get her hair on, it'll look right. But some part of me thinks her head looks a little small compared to her body. I don't know. And I followed the pattern to the T. And her head don't look too small. But I don't know if I just did it so tight and maybe a difference in the yarn. Then I thought, well, maybe I overstuffed the body. I don't know. But I'm hoping once I get her hair on, it'll all be proportioned right. But it's really an easy pattern. And I'm really having a lot of fun making her. I absolutely love her. And so that's as far as I've gotten. Like I said, I'm working on the skirt now. And I need to get started doing more on her so I can get her finished and have her sitting back there. And so that's what I got there. Now I'll put a link down below if you're interested in making you a Raggedy Ann. I wish there was more patterns out there for them, but they're just, I guess not. I was thinking about just doing my own. Just, you know, how you just kind of go off on your own and do it. But I wanted to have a pattern to do. So anyway, now I'm going to show you guys some happy mail that I got. I have a friend up here who told me that whenever she had went to the Goodwill store, she seen something there. And she thought of me when she seen it. And so she emailed me and told me that she'd like to send it to me. And I just thought that was so sweet of her. And she did not have to do that. But let me tell you, I was like a kid in a candy store. Whenever I got, I know I should have waited and opened it with you guys. But I couldn't wait because I knew it was going to be a while before I done a video. And I thought, I got to open this. And I'm glad I did because it goes with today. And oh my gosh, it is so cute. And oh my gosh, let me get her out here. You guys ain't going to believe what she sent me. Oh my goodness. And it's my friend Barbara up here. Look at this. She sent me a Raggedy Ann doll. Isn't she cute? Oh my gosh. When I opened up that package and I seen that hair on the top, hubby was standing in the kitchen at the time. I whipped her out of there and I just started laughing. And of course I cried. But I was just laughing like a little kid. I was hugging her and I thought, oh, I cannot believe I got me a Raggedy Ann. Barbara, that was so sweet of you to do that. Oh my gosh. She is so cute. Yeah, I know you guys probably think I'm crazy. But I love Raggedy Ann. I just think she's so cute. Look at that dress. It's just so cute. I wish I could make a dress like that. But then look at her little bloomers. So cute in her little dress that she's got. I looked at her to see what year on the tag, and it says the copyright's 2012. So, but you know, I'm just going to say this is the second Raggedy Ann doll that somebody has ever given me. And so the very first one was given to me by my parents, and I know where it's at. I don't have it in my possession right now. And I got it whenever I was just probably a baby. But it was just one of those little ones like this. Little bitty one. It might have been the company, what's it called? Knickerbocker or something like that. But anyway, I love this Raggedy Ann so much. And I do. I love this. And I thank you so much for that, Barbara. That was so sweet of you to think of me when you seen this Raggedy Ann. But she has a permanent spot that she's going to have. I mentioned in my last video that she's got a spot that I'm going to be putting her in. She's going to be sitting right up there. That's where her spot is. I'm going to set her up there now. And that's going to be her permanent spot right there. From here on out, that's her spot. And not only that did she gave me that sweet Raggedy Ann doll. She had a few other little goodies in there. And of course, I just can't get over that Raggedy Ann doll. She sent me a card. And it's got a sweet note in there. And I thank you so much. But it's such a pretty little card. Got a heart. And it says hello. And like I said, she's got a little special note in there for me. And I thank you so much, Barbara. That was so sweet of you. Now, the other things that she stuck in there. And I was excited about these too. I've been thinking about, I have never done it. I usually just, you know, write it all down like this. It looks like a chicken scratch on a paper. My notes to what I work on. But I've been thinking about keeping me a little journal and writing down everything that I make and then what size of hook. That way, when I go back to want to make it, I can have it all wrote down and not go back and look in my videos. And because that can be a pain sometimes. And so I'm thinking about keeping me a journal. And so I've been picking up a few stickers here and there. Well, she got me some stickers. Aren't these cute? These are all like little emoji stickers. And then it's got like the lips and the hearts and little sayings on there, X's and O's. And aren't they the cutest? And so thank you so much. And I'm going to put these in a journal. I've got like a hardback where you put that loose leaf paper in it. I don't have a fancy thing. It's just plain blue. But I thought about, you know, decking it out. And then on my paper, I'll just put some stickers or something like that. But maybe one of these days I'll get me a journal. One of those, I guess you call it a fancier one that you can get online and fix it up and do it like that. But thank you so much for these stickers. I will definitely be putting them in my journal. And the other thing that she sent me is this. Let's see if embroidery needle case. Is that not the coolest thing? And you guys, I love anything wood. Wood, oh yeah. Is that not sweet? I love that. And so I'm going to take my needles and I'm going to be putting them in this and putting it on my cart. And then when I go somewhere, I'll be putting them in that. And that way I won't lose them. Thank you so much. That is so cool. And like I said, I love wooden things. Anything wood. I love wooden toys. Big time. Yeah, you know, speaking of, you know, back in the day, whenever I was a kid, I grew up playing with Tinker toys. And I love those things. And I know people are probably going to think I'm crazy, but I love the smell of Tinker toys. I love the smell of the wood. I also love the smell of Play-Doh. Yeah, you get me a brand new can of Play-Doh. I love smelling that stuff. But anyhow, yeah, I used to play with Tinker Toys all the time when I was a kid. And I don't even know if they even make them anymore. And if you do find some, I'm sure they cost a pretty little penny nowadays because they're old, they're vintage, you know, if you find the old vintage ones. But I remember having them as a kid. And they might have been my brothers or they just might have been for all of us. I don't remember, you know, because the boys always had their little Hot Wheels. And I had a few Barbie dolls, not very many, and I had some baby dolls, but I was a big time tomboy, and I'd rather play with those Hot Wheels and trucks and stuff and those Tinker toys and all the toys like that, or go fishing, you know, because I lived next to a lake, and so I'd go fishing all the time, then playing with dolls. But I did play with dolls too, but not as much as that other. But anyway, those Tinker toys. So I don't know, for some reason, that's what that reminded me of, Tinker toys, because of the wood, I guess. But thank you so much. And the other thing that she put in there, because she said there was a little bit of room, she could squeeze something in there. Yarn. I got some yarn. And this is Red Heart with Love. And when I pulled it out of the bag, the sticker fell off. But I was going to tape it back. But I don't have any tape. Can you believe that? In this house, I do not have any tape. That's crazy. But anyway, it's Red Heart with Love. And this is colorway Wisteria Purple. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to make something special with this. Yeah, I am. I'm going to make something special with this. That way it will remind me of my friend. And yeah. So yeah. Thank you so much. I absolutely love this. And thank you so much for my Raggedy Ann doll. I absolutely love her. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. That she's meant to be up there. But anyway, I guess I'm going to hop off here. That's what I got done so far on my Throwback Thursday. And I'll have a playlist down below for the other things that I have made. And if you'd like to make you some of those, like they look like Care Bears, and maybe some of those puppy dogs that Olive's got that looks like pound puppies, because I made, I think, 7 or 8 of them. I didn't do them in Valentine colors. I did them in like other colors. And if I remember, I'll insert a picture right here of what they looked like. And they were a lot of fun to make. I need to make me one in Valentine's colors because that would be cute. But anyway, thank you again, Barbara, for the sweet, happy mail. That was so sweet of you to think of me like that. I do. I love my doll. But anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will be chatting to you guys real soon.